Happy day before Halloween, everyone. Hi, Perry. How you doing? Are you getting ready for Halloween? Let me click on my live stream here. All right, so we've got quite a bit to talk about. Happy day before Halloween. Hi, Larry girl. Hi, Mr. B. It's good to see you guys. I hope you're having a good Friday. I know a lot of people. Hi, Karen, Sandra. Hi, Linda. Lots of Halloween festivities going on, at least around this area. All right, so, well, let's first do the animal medicine card of the day. Good morning, Connie. All right, so we got prairie dog upside down in the animal medicine totem cards, and that isn't good. And we got this last week. So we've gotten it twice. What does that mean? It's upside down prairie dog is the opposite of relaxation. So we're not doing very well with our manifesting skills or grounding skills or staying away from the negative energy. The energy is it's like taunt, it's tough. So choose your destinations carefully and try to implement some rest time to raise your vibration and, turn off the news. If you're still watching the news, do whatever you need to do. You know what helps you relax. So you're in charge of you, so don't get fired. Seriously. All right. Tomorrow at 12 noon, I'm going to go live. I hope you'll join me. And if you want to ask questions, please email me at the Way of Positive Change for this particular day. So it'll be Halloween, 12 o'clock Eastern, so it'll be same time. And I just thought we would do a lot of different questions about all things metaphysical. So if you have any questions about crystals, how to grid with them, which ones to use, which ones are best for deflecting or escalating a situation, points versus rough, polished versus rough, or candles, or runes, or anything, saging, since we have a full moon tomorrow. It is a full moon, blue moon. We're in the energies of it today, and it's in Taurus. And remember, Uranus is in Taurus. So it could be very electric indeed. So get your rest. Prairie dog, second time. Okay, upside down. So if you want to ask any question at all about readings, not an elaborate question on if you have a question about a card or a type of reading, just email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. And we'll just come on for about an hour tomorrow and go over some of the best questions that you have to ask. Okay. And we will focus a bit on saging and deflective negativity because it's a full moon, blue moon in Uranus, and it's in Taurus with Uranus as the high point ruling planet of that, and we're going up to election day. And don't forget, I'll be with Kim Sunday. It isn't going to be live. She will put it up. It'll be up by Sunday night. Okay, and then I'll be visiting with Johnny and Jen and Becca. I'm not sure whose channel is hosting that for election day, but tomorrow we're going to do some fun stuff. All right, I'm going to do fun stuff today too. All right, so I did this. I did prairie dog. Thank you for so many great questions on the community page for today's reading. We're going to do some duels. We're going to do McGrath and McConnell and Graham and Harrison. And so we'll do a few of those. And I've got some good questions here, so I think we're gonna have fun. All right. So I'm going to start with my recent deck. Oh, okay. Thanks, Larry girl. It'll be on Jen Lynn's channel. Hi, Mr. Steven. We're going to ask about that today. We're going to ask about Texas, some battleground stuff. All right, so we just need to do a couple shuffles here. First reading we're going to do, and remember, you guys, no matter what happens, so try to relax. No matter what happens, even if DJT managed to steal it, just in the worst case scenario, if we turn the Senate, we have two ways to win this. There's several, the electoral way, but so just go forward knowing that good things are coming. Open your mind to receive positive messages, see positive images, and raise your vibration. That's the way we win for sure. All right. Let's see if the Dems, speaking about the Dems and the Senate, let's go ahead and see if they're going to be victorious in taking over the Senate majority. Okay, good, T-Bar. All right, so how are the Dems going to feel after Election Day? Are they going to feel victorious because they won the Senate? Will they take control of the Senate? Will Democrats in their individual races add enough seats to have victory in claiming the Senate, taking it? Yes or no, please, angels. Our angels and guides have been so kind and so helpful. Oop. Yep, 5 of Pentacles. So some people are nervous. So we just have to bring the energy up. Bring it up. Relax. That means you need to go down or relax so that you can vision and bring your energy up. All right, let's see what we get. Will they be successful? Trump dartboard. Okay, wow, what a fight. Whoa, goodness. 8 of Swords. I'm going to say that one candidate, a couple of the candidates are really feeling, nervous and worried about the upcoming onslaught. Okay, so those would be the Republicans, but we're asking about Democrats here. And the challenge is to watch the timing and not to rush. So they shouldn't rush to concede and resist the onslaught of attacks from others. That isn't a good card to get, ever. So, it's usually, it doesn't mean we're in wrong mind thinking. It just means we could be going too fast, too quickly. Our timing could be off. All right, so it's attack. There's just going to be some slanderous, I think, attacks. Because they do not want, the Republicans don't want to lose it. We are trying to get it. Wow, I hope everybody turns out for that. This is a fight. Goodness. It's really tough with these government, officials in these offices. It's a real struggle. And they're going to have to turn to the rules, Be a lot of gossip leading up to this. I'm getting a yes. All right. So, because that would mean we would have a lot of work to do. They'd have to work really hard, but that sure is encouragement to me. So, it looks like they're going to try. They will be up against fights, several conflicting situations. They're going to try to rush and push things through. I'm surprised I don't have the Ace of Wands here. What's on the bottom? The World card. So that's another good card to add to our outcome card. But there's going to be so many races that are contested, and this is all a bunch of hogwash. Okay, so, and I think that's what maybe they're telling us about prairie dog too. It's just like, don't believe everything you hear. Don't. And there's that's some smear stuff. That is some smear stuff. That is some dirty playing right there. So just hold to the truth and they get through. All right. A lot of work, but they get it. Okay. Hi, Ginger from Montana. All right. Well, that was very good. Yahoo. All right. I have to try so hard to completely remove my desires from these readings because so I don't get swayed by my own thoughts, my own. Okay, let's see. So we got this. This was a yes. All right, so now we're going to do the first of our duos. So let's give a shuffle here to this one. We're going to do McConnell versus McGrath. Okay, and just keep in mind, you guys, McConnell's not okay. He's having a health issue. We did see that after he pushed Amy McGrath through, he would seriously consider thinking about making changes in his life. We saw that in the other videos. I have to remind myself to tell you about the dream I had when I woke up this morning. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to ring the bell over each one, and we're going to give, let's say, my oldies but goodies deck for for our bestie people. And so this will be on Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell. Are you going to hold on to your seat? Will you be triumphant in your race in Kentucky? Mitch McConnell. Ooh, he thinks he is. Ooh. Mitch McConnell, is he going to keep his seat? Will he win? Okay. Hi, Mari. Was it hot enough up there in Tampa for you yesterday? Good Lord. There were 12 people that fainted at Trump's rally, wherever that was. All right, this is on Amy McGrath. Bless her. Yay for even putting so much energy into trying. Will Amy McGrath be victorious in her election will she win over Mitch McConnell? Amy McGrath. All right, here we go. I'm afeared. Oh boy. Mitch is in the middle of a big problemo tower. So there's some upsetting news, very upsetting in his life going on. He could have fallen again, or he's having an emergency moment. That's a first card. Now, Five of Swords in the challenge means two things until I get to the rest of the card. It means his vicious ways of winning and power are on its side. So he can't be the bully anymore. Or he's going to feel like there's an unfair event happening to him. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, he's been the secret keeper and always trying to run things on the sly with this high priestess here. There he stands in a place of power to the west of the reading, in the place of the past. He thinks he can do it. He's having a problem, though, here, the Devil card. But that's also, greed and negative relationships that he has with others coming to the light. Oh, there's I'm going to power my way through. Will he do it, though, with all of his negative? He's been victorious before. Well, and the Queen of Swords is on the bottom. 9 of Swords is up at the top. There's something shocking. There's a big change with him. I feel like there's going to be some sort of secret comes out, and there'll be a big hullabaloo. But remember, that's that card is one of anxiety, and we got that for Kavanaugh, and he went through. So, okay, we're going to ask about him too. Now let's look at Amy. This has been so much work for her. You guys, if you're just joining us, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000. And thanks for all that already have. These cards are very, very old. They're not the oldest deck I've ever had, but they're my most recently retired. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles. She's working very hard. She can't see and or has refused to see the demonic forces that the clutches where the money and the greed are. Mitch's clutch. She can't see it. And, other people don't want to admit that it's going on either, 10 of, well, she's exhausted. She's absolutely exhausted, and she's ready for this to be over. One way or another, she's ready. And she feels like she's been fighting against the cheaters, and she's taken, I haven't seen these personal ads, but there's been some threats against her. Yeah, there it is. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Defeat and being the bully. So she's feeling defeated. And there's more gossip, counting of the votes. These cards, 2 different decks, 2 completely different decks, and we're getting the same cards. The Devil is bad. Oh, that's not good for her. No. Okay. So, no. I don't need to explain that. Okay. So, I don't think she wins. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair at all. I think there's been a lot of messing around and bullying, and it doesn't even show like the money. It just shows people not wanting her to not getting her way because the money and the victory. Travel, shipping, Elaine Chow, right? That's her name. So at that, I feel that, boy, those are 2 really tough outcome cards, huh? Thank you, Miss Curious. That's very kind of you. So I'm going to say turtle. All right. Now I'm going to put these back. Be careful not to combine these. Okay, we'll give this one a shuffle first. So we did this. Now we're doing Graham versus Harrison. All right, and we'll ring the bell, clear the energies. All right, here we go. This one is for Mrs. Graham. Ms. Graham. Miss Lindsay Graham. Are you going to are you going to keep your seat in South Carolina? You're going to win your election and keep your seat in South Carolina. Hi, Karen. Lindsey Graham, are you going to be victorious on election day at keeping your seat? Will you win your election? All right. And his challenger, Jamie Harrison. And in this corner, Jamie Harrison. All right. Well, Jamie Harrison, with his election in South Carolina, will he win? Will he defeat Lindsey Graham? Will Jamie Harrison win? Will Jamie Harrison win his election? Will he be victorious in defeating Graham? Jamie Harrison. Woo! There's secrets in there and strength, courage, and patience, right? So he has to be patient and strong. Strength. Jamie Harrison. Will Jamie Harrison win? South Carolina. Mr. Harrison. Whoop. I think we'll stop it right there. All right. Here we go. Lindsey Graham. When he started this, he thought for sure that he would be victorious. I mean, he didn't bat any of his eyelashes. Oh, there he is. Oh, and he thought, whoa, this is very interesting. He thought all the ties and the money to Putin and Russia were going to really save. This is on its side, which means he's not supported. Not by them. And not by the hair of his chin. Whoops, where am I going? Strength card, 8 of Cups. Plotting, scheming, asking for money, trying to build resources. Just recently, he was concerned that this might be it for him. Waiting. He still thinks some money's coming through, and that's not being very happy with your results. Yeah, because he just didn't. His emotions were all over the place. 2 of Pentacles. He didn't have enough money to do what he wanted. Then he got a little here. Thinks he can do it. Okay. I think this is going to be card of the day. And I think we all need to be prairie dog upright. Rest and relaxation. We need it. All right. On the bottom, the Hermit card. He's trying to rig and has already tried to rig this election. All right. There's no doubt in my mind. They've already been speaking. There's a plan in the works because they're hoping that all their hard work will pay off. All right. Now let's look at Mr. Harrison's cards. All right, Jamie Harrison. Bold, brave, strong, courageous competitor. Are you going to win South Carolina? Jamie Harrison, are you going to win South Carolina? Are you going to win your election? Jamie Harrison. Here we go. First card. He thinks he's winning. He has some idea of what's going on here. He's got some clair skills going on there. It's clairsentience, clairvoyance. And he knows he's up against some of the big boys group, the old boys group. But he thinks there'll be enough people in there to help him. And he knows it takes a lot to bring the good old boys down. So he goes in there with this cup and a promise, a wing, and a prayer with the Knight of Cups. So it looks like he actually has some plans. This is what I would like to do, you know? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, he's getting attacked. And he's going to be on the fierce defense of the good old boy club. Wow, they're really going to try to. So what I can tell from the energies already from just asking about these two elections that are just built up with emotion and passion and control and greed, and I'm not getting good sorts. I mean, I'm not getting good cards. We've got all these really negative. Boy, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, erratic and tough behavior, and the Fool. A new journey. What's on the bottom for him? I'm going to say Jamie Harrison gets this, because if I just remove everything that I know, he didn't see something coming, and he's going to suffer here. But the Fool card means I can go on a new adventure. I'm starting over. Technically, this card is defeat. The Five of Swords. Yes, I know that he could be the bully. You know, if I went in another direction here, I could say he could be the bully and he could try to pull this off. This isn't the greatest victory card ever. This means I wasn't watching where I was going, and I'm going to sink in something here that they're going to throw at me. Okay. But I'm going to go with defeat for Graham, because that is not a victory card. It is if you're the bully, though. That's the caveat. All right, I'll ask for clarification on Graham. Let's just do that real quick. Angels and guides, I need clarification on the Five of Swords. Will Lindsey Graham be happy or sad? Will he be happy or sad at the end of this election? Will he be victorious, or will he win, or will he lose? Happy or sad? Happy or sad? A lot of emotions around this he can't hold. Okay, so Four of Wands. I can't do it. Starting. This looks like he tries to go for something else. He's going to try to go higher in the, he's going to contest this, I think. He's going to contest it, and that's why we're getting. And I think he ends up going somewhere else. So I'm going to go with Jamie Harrison on this. There's always margin of error. You guys, it's so emotionally charged. That was tough. That was really tough. All right. I think we might be done with that one by now. And yes, hello to the moderators, Larry Guru. I don't know if Jay's here or has Becca joined us, or she's probably tired. She was up late last night, right? All right, Mr. B wanted to know if we're going to get the stimulus before after election and before inauguration day. Oh, T-Bar is here. Hi, T-Bar. It's a half a day of school here. Do you guys have half a day? Will we get a stimulus check in our mail? Will we get the stimulus check before inauguration day? Before inauguration. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're homeschooling. I mean, I remembered, but I forgot. Okay. All right. Are we going to get that stimulus check before inauguration day? Yes or no, please? Are we missing Jules? I think that's who we're missing, right? Oh, they're holding on to those coins, aren't they? 4 of Pentacles. I might look at that Lindsey Graham Harrison race tomorrow. We may revisit that. I'm going to try to keep it mostly non-political, just all the readings about metaphysical things. There's a push and a fight. Man, 5 of Swords and Knight of Swords. You guys hold on to your seats, because the barrel of monkeys, the Jim Jordans, the Matt Gaetz, the barrel of monkeys. It's just some tough energy, and we really need to take very good care. Self-care. They don't want to give it. They don't want to look at there's a problem with people and their cash. They don't. But I feel like there's going to be a push, let's say a protest with this Knight of Swords. There's a big ruling loss. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not a yes, is it? Now, I've always felt that we would get another stimulus check, but I'm not sure that I ever timed it, the second one. I always got a yes for getting it. Gosh darn it. All right, this leads me to believe that, there's hope, so hold on. They might be able to rush something through. Will they provide anything for us? Oh, there's Jules. All right. Will they take a smaller amount? Will we get a small amount of a check? Will we get anything before election day? Before inauguration day. Before inauguration day. Will Nancy take a small check? Will we get a small check? Get anything? They have to get off their rumps. We're going to ask about the economy, not the stock market, but the economy. They're both being extremely stubborn. And the challenge is to make the deal or maybe cut something. Cut the offer. Lovers, we did it before. It's out of balance. So I'm sure that Pelosi doesn't want to come off of some figures, or it's out of balance. All right, they're going to tell us about this. We will get news very soon. 8 of Wands. So it looks to me like there is something coming here. Delay. Look at that. I would think there would be something small. I am in utter disbelief that out of 78 cards, we got the same outcome card, the 10 of Swords, for both of those questions. It's almost like our guides are saying, I already showed you guys. Okay, so, man, I'm not even getting struggle. Holiday break, delay. Wow. I wonder if there's going to be a protest for that. That would be a good question. All right. Let's put these decks together and mix them up very well. I'm going to ask about our economy. Yes, it's really, that was heartbreaking. I mean, the 10 of Swords is a heartbreaking card, no doubt. That only takes one sword to kill, and that guy's impaled by 10, and there are no 11s. We go back to the ace. That is the totality of that card, of that suit. The economy. Again, not the stock market. The general economy. For you and I, for our neighbors, our kin. Hi, Benny. Our economy. How are we going to do? All right. Let's take a look at this. Debt. There's no other way to spin that. The Devil card means I am indebted. I am enslaved. I am indebted. Wow. That is not a good way to start off the foundation of this reading. The power isn't going to work anymore. Other places will call in their debts. This is on its side. The challenge is to topple the good old boys. How much money can they print? How much money can they borrow? Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's pretty much telling us that the evil at the helm has done some very bad thing and compromised our situation, right? We don't need polls. That's just the way it is, the Fool card. And they're trying to make it look like, hey, everything's all good here. Woo, party on, party. It's the government, the federal government, Federal Reserve. If those are the rules, then they're not being followed, are they? Because we've got the Hierophant, Devil, Fool. This is overseas projects. overseas. Okay, so this is going to be the money that has been lent, and overseas banks and institutions. Money. There's a money trail here. I'm going to go back to Haspel Intelligence and SDNY. So we're gonna hear about that too. It looks like they tried to help us feel like we're okay, and then we need assistance, and it isn't. It's not good. There's going to be heartbreak. So this is in the place of the near future, and this is where we're headed, and it's a struggle. And normally we've been a strong country, but then they're going to come out and it's not going to, this is really bad. Many people there will be tears. They could try to start something with the military that could affect us. And there could be an arms deal that could make some extra cash for them. So we just have to, there's the soldier right there. We just have to watch that. So plan accordingly. You should be okay. You should be okay. Most of the people that I've been reading for recently are not getting like the tower in their second house of finances or anything like that. Haven't seen that. So I've seen some struggle, but mostly I feel like we're going to be okay. This is just perhaps not being able to get things that you want, or not feeling separated from what you would normally feel would be a good amount. Okay. Hi, Becca. We were just asking about the economy, and it came up with the Three of Swords as the outcome. Looks like they're trying to make it look like we're okay with printing and borrowing and lending at 0% interest, and we look okay, and then we got the Three of Swords, so it's very bad outcome. We have to stay positive. Hi, Greater TK. Got to stay positive. Remember, we had Prairie Dog upside down. Rest and know that we're going to be okay. All right. Okay, so if you're just joining us, I'm going to do a special tomorrow at 12 noon for about an hour. And it's going to be all things metaphysical. And you can ask any question about how to grid a room, since it will be a blue moon, full moon in Taurus tomorrow on Halloween. We'll just ask about candles, oils, herbs, any crystal, placement, size, shape, rough, smooth, pendulums, cleansing, clearing chakras, healing questions, whatever you want to ask. Email me at The Way of Positive Change, and we're just going to pick the best questions, and so send me an email. All right. And we're going to talk about saging for sure, because we have to on a full moon. We have to let the past go. And we need to rest, because our animal medicine totem cards is get your rest, eat your Wheaties. Okay, let's take a look at Biden in some of the battleground states. And first, let's take a look at Florida. All right. Will Democrats and Biden be victorious in Florida in the election? Will Democrats flip the state to blue? Will Democrats feel victorious in the state of Florida? I tried to come out, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Will Democrats be victorious with Joe Biden voting and the electoral vote going to Biden, Florida. Thank you, Larry Girl. Yeah, you can leave me a message on the community page if you can't remember my email, but it's pretty easy. The Way of Positive Change at Gmail. It's long, but easy. All right, the Dems are building ground. They're getting together. I want some on my street, please. I think I have a couple. We're not feeling free and fancy, sun cards on its side. Oh boy, okay. We want to feel free and easy. We can't see how many Trump signs. I mean, you can see them, but we feel like we know we've been waiting forever and ever and ever for this to happen. But in Florida, there's a lot of very selfish, stubborn people stuck in their ways. Oh, this looks like we can do it. Listen, if this is absolutely accurate, I will. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm going to do to celebrate. It would be so huge. Wow. Okay, this is on its side, but it's not a bad card to be on its side, right? But this is victory. This is the ending of a phase. Oh my gosh. These readings have been really hard today, you guys. Quick changes for the better. Get a lotto ticket. When we get the wheel, we got to go get the lotto ticket. You know I'll be getting one. All right. Let's see. Strength, the world. It's hard getting everybody out there, but oh boy, it looks like it could go blue. Wow. Wow. All right. Wow. That's all I can say. I did not expect to see that. Right, Linda Wolf? Mari, did you see that? Any other Florida people? Where's Jay? All right, so let's ask the question. Let's go to Texas now. Everything's bigger in Texas. Maybe they'll do it. That's right. Stay out of fear. That's awesome. Will Texas go blue? Will Joe Biden win the electoral vote, win the election, electoral votes in Texas? Texas Democrats, Biden win Texas. Yes or no, please? I'm still got goosebumps over what I saw. Oh my gosh. Wow. Money has always played an important part of any election anywhere in any state, but it's on its side. Sun, Judgment, High Priestess, Knight of Wands. It's a lot of energy coming into this. Oops. Well, a lot of people, so many people in Texas, so much virus. I This is going to go blue. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, these are up against each other here, but this is actually the place, the outcome changes for the optimistic. Wow. I know. Oh, you guys, I am so, oh God, my angels. These readings are so hard. They are so hard. Well, this gives me hope. They're trying to steal it, though. Sneaky Pete's on the bottom. The Empress is very supportive of it. The High Priestess is not supportive of it, but the Empress is right underneath it. I'm going to go blue for Texas. Wow. There's always a margin for error, you guys. Okay. All right. Wow. All right, let's take a look at Pennsylvania. Yes, envision the Oval Office empty, clean, sage. Yeah, going in with the sage bundle. Wow, Benny. Yeah, that's on the list too, if there's gonna be rioting. I'm gonna ask that too today. All right, let's take a look at Pennsylvania. God, you guys, this is so hard. I'm really going out on a limb here. Well, you saw the cards. I mean, anyone that has knowledge of cards would have to take it that way. All right. I'm starting to doubt myself. Okay. Pennsylvania. Will Pennsylvania go blue? Will Pennsylvania go blue? Will Joe Biden and the Democrats win Pennsylvania? Will Pennsylvania go blue? Emotions are high. There has been some change here. I want to say that there's more women, voting to go blue there. My niece lives in Dallas, and they are Democrats. There's a delay. Power stick is over to the left. Money's at the bottom. Sacrifice, delay. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a lot of work with this. So I'm going to say a lot of work goes into counts, recounts, counts. Yeah, counting the votes. That's a hard outcome card. It very well could go blue because this is a lot of work and then like resolution to try to make things better. There's a lot of struggling people there. But it's also sailing away. So this one is much more iffy. I think there's still a chance here because it's a really, really tough time for people there. And there's so much lying and deceit and there'll be arguments and if I'm more in doubt with this one actually could, stay red, but there's a chance there. There's a chance for Pennsylvania. The Six of Swords isn't a bad sword, a bad card. It is going from troubled waters into smooth. So there's still a really good chance there. Okay, so now let's take a look at Wisconsin. Okay, all right, hang with me, guys. All right. Me too, David, me too. All right, let's take a look at Wisconsin. Will Joe Biden and the Democrats win Wisconsin? Will Joe Biden and the Democrats win the electoral votes, the election? Democrats win in Wisconsin. I haven't been able to watch your video yet, Becca, but I will. I know you stayed up last night. Okay. Joe Biden, the Democrats, win the state of Wisconsin, turning it blue. Yes or no? Let's hope for a more clear cut. Pennsylvania looked very difficult. Oh my God. It starts out difficult in Wisconsin. They're having problems there. There's some mischief, some spying, some voter intimidation, spying. Listen, this has already happened. It's in the past. Manipulation, Neptune, hoping they don't see it. A lot of stubborn people there, too. I'm going to say yes for Wisconsin. I know that's greed, but that's not losing. That means I've got all the coins. Okay, so there's a very good chance that that's not lost. That's not the 10 of swords. You know, this means I got some bucks. You know, nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to say yes, blue for Wisconsin. I'm really going on a limb, you guys. Okay. Is there going to be rioting? We'll do a few more big questions here. I got a couple of good ones. I'm going to do this riot one, and then I'm going to tell you about the dream I had that I woke up with this morning. It was really weird. Will there be rioting in any of the states in the United States? Will there be rioting after election results? Prairie Becca does have allergies. Okay. Benny, we had a big youth turnout here. When I went to vote the other day, there were a lot. I've never seen that many young people at the polls before. All right. Will there be rioting? Will there be big fights and rioting on election day or after? Something behind the scenes. There will be some looting. There will be some problems with maybe some militia groups from the good old boys. That's already in planning. Hear about it. So the answer to that is yes. There will be. But it's not, let's see what's on the bottom. There'll be some plans carried out. There could be, that's not really an attack card. It just shows change, people going from place to place. It could be one group that goes from place to place too. So there will be, will it be really bad? I don't think so. But let's see. I'm sure there's, but I'm sure that there are places, some small places that the whole majority is what I'm trying to say will be okay. Okay, there are going to be some defeated groups, that have to go home, that have to give up and take a different route. There'll be some sad losers. It's not terrible, though. I mean, I'm sure it's bad wherever it happens, but as a country as a whole, I think we'll be okay. All right, so I'm going to tell you about my dream. So I woke up this morning and I was in the dream. I was looking out of it wasn't actually a window. It was like almost an arch of a building. There wasn't any glass there. And I was telling the other people that were looking at it, it was like Florida water. And I said, this is about as smooth as the ocean ever gets here. So, take a look at it now. And then all of a sudden I said, and that's before the storm. Because then there was this huge wave, like so huge. And it caught all of them by surprise. I was trying to warn them, and I was able to swim. I was able to float and swim out. And then I also heard the name Yvonne. So it was Yvonne or EVON. So I heard that name just as clear as a bell. So that was really strange. My best friend's mother in Illinois, when I was in elementary school, her mother's name was Yvonne. So I thought that was really strange. So there's going to be some big shakeups. Oh, thank you, Julie. That's so very kind of you. So there will be some big shakeups. So, and I thought I was in danger when it happened. And I didn't know if that was because I was literally looking at the Florida Ocean here, like at the beach where I walk. It was there. Because on the other side of the coast, it doesn't get calm like that on the Atlantic side. All right. And someone said, Yvonne Davis, and it could be, maybe they're pointing me to, I'm not all that familiar. I've seen a couple of her videos. She's an astrologer. I think she does some cards too, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I should try to get a hold of her. And maybe there's something video that they wanted to draw your attention to. So I don't know, check her out. All right, so let's see how DJT is going to feel after the election is complete. How's he going to feel? When he's a narcissist. Thank you for the questions on the community page. How's he going to feel? DJT, how's he going to feel after the election with the results and no one paying attention to him and bringing him KFC and Coke or Adderall? Had to, sorry, it was there. Okay, gotta watch my karmic boomerang. Watch it. All right, how DJT going to feel? After the election. President Trump. Okay. Well, he got 3 of Cups, David. He's doing the rallies, that's the rally. I'm happy. Let's dance for all we're worth right at this time. Partay. Right? All right, so the good old boys are on their side. That dark money is on its side. That's a good thing to say. There's a lot of work running up to the end of this. And there's a lot of work that will need to be undone. Oh my goodness. Deals and steals. Woo. Yeah, there's a struggle going on. It's been a struggle for him. Oops. All right. He'll have been. So we're asking about after the election. He'll felt like he's been through a lot of work and a struggle. And he's going to be worried. Now, if he was going to win, Why would he be worried? Right? Something's coming out. We'll ask that. He goes away dejected. He's resigned to, this is good, you guys. He's resigned to walking away, abandoning a project. He is not in Pootie. Pootie has abandoned him. That's different. He has hope, and he's going to court. I don't know how this could be any more clear. So I think we've, in a roundabout way, we just found out who was going to win the election, I believe. So, dark money's on its side. I'm going to court. We know he's going to have to go for E. Jean Carroll. You know, he's going. 7.0 in Turkey. Yes, that is big. We don't like to see that anywhere. All right, so he's going to ask Pootie for help because Pootie's right here. He's hoping he can be the star, and he's fearing he's not going to be the star anymore. And he's probably hoping he's going to do a TV thing. Remember, we saw big changes with Fox News. We saw a bad outcome for Facebook, Zuckerberg, Marky Z, in one of the past ratings. He never got his money thing off the Libra and Calibra, the coin and the wallet. We did a good reading about that. He never got that off the ground. And we have so many more things to read about. You know, the autonomous cars are coming. There's more electric cars coming. We've got so many things to read about. So this is, and the autonomous cars are coming much more quickly than what people think. We're very close now. So this is good news. He has to go to court. He's walking away. This is abandonment. This is really good. So we can just, let's relax. Let's welcome this. Let's let go of the anxiousness, you know. I think tomorrow will be a great day at noon to get together, and we can answer those big questions. You know, I think since it's the full moon and the in Uranus, with Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus is in Taurus right now. So we'll go through gridding with crystals. Any questions that you have about metaphysical subjects? Which crystal's best for this or that? We can talk about orgonite or runes or astrology if I know the answer. Okay. Can I do one for how Biden will feel? Yes. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, you can't really see it. The amethyst is right there. Got that setting up on a canister. And there's a big one over there too. That one's really big. That was in the healing room at my center. All right. How will Biden feel after the election? How will Joe Biden feel after the election? How will Joe Biden feel after the election? After the election results are announced. Right? One dominant, I bet he does need a nap. We saw that his health he definitely does have to rest, but I think they're watching him with his strength and making sure he's okay. He knows that, you know, it's a big change of life. It's a big change. He's going through a very rough time. The country's going through a very rough time. Changes with the economy. He knows what's happening there. He'll have some very nice speeches. He hopes that things will get better, that he can take us in a better direction after a difficult time. 6 of. Boy, we've got the swords. Do we have the swords coming, you guys? Wow. It's probably going to feel like we're in a tilt-a-whirl. After the election, he's in the fight of his life. He feels stuck. There's so much confusion, obfuscation. This is really difficult. There's so much manipulation going on. It's very, very difficult. That's a struggle. That doesn't mean I lose. It just means I'm ensconced I am in an action-packed drama series here. Is it a big problem? So he's going to feel embattled. He's going to feel like he's in direct conflict with some people, and it's drama filled. It's just his drama, trauma, Kardashian drama. He could have a little personal problem here too. Could have and the bug could play a part of this. Although I don't have the 4 of Swords. It could just be the shape of our country and what's happening, All right. Now we need to do one for us for tonight. We're in the pre-shadow of the full moon. Don't get caught up in any dangerous emotions. It's important to rest. Very important to rest. Raise your vibration. That's been the continuous messages that we've been receiving with all of the animal medicine cards. Almost all of them have come up in a reversed position. So that means that we're not balanced. You and I, we go around and we say we're doing everything that we're trying to do to stay balanced, but in fact, we're getting messages that we're not. So we need to check, with a checklist. What do you and I need to know most? What do you and I need to know most? For everybody in the chat. I expected to see better cards for Biden than that. It's just struggle. I honest to God, every time I do cards on him, it always comes up. He's enmeshed in something, I just talked about Biden. Yes, Heather. What do I need to know? What do all of the beautiful light workers in the chat need to know for tonight and tomorrow? But I'll be back tomorrow. It's a new day, new opportunity, new ideas, creative inventions. It's the spark. What's the best way to invest your money right now? What are the opportunities available to you? Cut away the cords of negativity. She wears in the Queen of Swords, she wears that tassel because she was previously pictured in the 8 of Swords. Well, she's all tied up and she had to use her strength and her wisdom to cut herself out of that entanglement. So she wears that almost like a mala, or remembrance, of where she came from and her freedom with that one lone bird up there. Earthing, do it now. Hear the calling. cut the cords from the past, and let's do visioning. Vision boards, gratitude boards, journals, coloring. Get rid of the past. We can't carry these wounds. This is like you trying to move, or me trying to move to another state, but not being able to get rid of my past, because it just follows you. So we have to let go. We have to trust. We've all prayed. We've all sent out our light work. It's going to be okay. Remember, even if they did steal it, we could still win the Senate. And we will. We are going to win. Don't give up. But you do need to climb, your own Machu Picchu right now. We need to search for higher ground. 8 of Cups. Walk away from the things that didn't work before. Don't get too. Be grateful. Accept opportunities to do some fun things. Have fun. There's a whole world and a variety. This is a gate card in the tarot, the world. This is a gate card, the Ace of Pentacles. There's lots of fun things to do or see. Take a road trip. Take a ride in the car. Just go travel somewhere. Stay out of judgment. Don't worry about if things are going to be fair or not. And stay balanced. This means, we get these upside down cards. We get the Justice card. It's, we need to believe in the court system and with the sword of truth. And we need to bring balance to ourselves and to others and our surroundings. Stay balanced. This means we're not balanced. So when you feel the emotion of the full moon, or you see some reports or some of the swords that are coming up, we need to raise our vibration and take control. Do some things that you love to do. Work with the arts, creativity. Do not go out of balance. Do not overindulge. Okay, so be careful. Use good judgment, discernment. And that's your RBG card, discernment. And know that we're okay. All right. Yep, I think Greater TK, I think you're right. All right, you guys, tomorrow we're going to do all things metaphysical, and you can email me at The Way of Positive Change if you'd like to do a reading, or if you want to ask a question about crystals or candles or colors or solfeggio frequencies, or any questions about things, saging, clearing, cleansing, the full blue moon. Any questions that you have, and we'll get together and we'll select the best ones, and we'll talk about it and learn how to grid your house, and we'll have some Halloween fun. Okay. All right. Have a great night before the blue moon, and just, sweep out the old, give your house a sweep. All right. Much love to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.